Damp walls due to groundwater affect not only centuries-old buildings. Recently, we had a case of a newly constructed multifamily house with a high standard in the 19th district of Vienna, one of the most prestigious, where the manager identified exactly such a problem. The basement, located 1.5 meters deep in the ground, had wet outer walls up to the height of the windows, so almost 1.5 meters. But not only that, because the interior walls were also damp up to a height of about 50 centimeters above the ground. The building is only 10 years old, and apart from the inadequate exterior insulation, it turned out to be very well constructed. Repairs had already been carried out on the building early on. It was insulated from the inside with a polymer cement mortar insulation. When this did not help, let's call it, esoteric methods were applied. Specifically, a device in the form of a lamp that was supposed to remove moisture from the walls through magnetic radiation. This was an act of desperation because the resigned administrators did not want to spend large sums on re-insulating the walls. It is, of course, easy to guess that this magical method also did not work, as the residents were still plagued by moisture. No wonder. Due to the groundwater, the damage was considerable. The bathroom and sauna were most affected, especially the latter. Through adhesion to the damp wall, it began to rot and the tiles fell off. When the remnants were removed, it turned out that the entire facility had been partially destroyed. It was therefore decided to take the bathroom and the sauna out of operation and repair the damp ceiling. But that was not all. The remaining damp walls also presented a problem because they were partially affected by mold. Even with the minimal renovation option, all the wet plaster had to be scraped off immediately, which meant that part of the water and electrical installations in the walls had to be refurbished. We did that. We also applied insulation with mineral mortars from NCT. Before application, we additionally wetted the walls so that the mineral primer NCT crystal could be better absorbed by the masonry. This material penetrates the masonry and uses the water to bond the masonry with the waterproof stone. Subsequently, we applied a 1 cm thick mineral insulation NCT ZEM, which also protects the wall from moisture from outside. To effectively counteract capillary rise, we cut a 10 cm deep joint at the transition between the basement walls and the floor slab, which we filled with the same mineral mortar. Through this treatment, among other things, the corners of the basement walls, which are usually subjected to the highest water pressure, are completely insulated. After 14 days, when the insulating mortar had dried, we painted the walls with NCT mineral color system paint. In some extreme cases of moisture from groundwater, we also insulate the entire floor area. This creates a so-called white bathtub effect in the basement. For illustration, the comparison can be made that the space becomes a container after such treatment. In this case, there was no need for that. And so, our mineral insulation penetrates horizontally through the entire wall cross-section at a rate of 5 to 7 centimeters per year. After the renovation of the basement, the builder asked us to protect the front facade and the decorative base of the building from the outside up to a height of 1.5 meters. For this, we used the hydro and thermal insulation paint NCT KAWA, which is also based on mineral compounds. This product not only keeps the walls 2 degrees warmer and dry, but also reflects the sun's rays, making the building cooler in the summer. This reduces heating costs, but also the costs for cooling. Moreover, a facade coated with NCT KAWA looks particularly aesthetic, as it has a silk matte gloss effect that looks beautiful and very original. Additionally, the surface is very easy to clean, as it is completely free from fungal colonies, mold, and moss. For the renovation of the 100 square meter basement, we needed 2 weeks, and the investor is very satisfied with the result. That's probably why he additionally commissioned us to install tiles throughout the entire basement after the completion, which we will likely present in one of our next films.
If you enjoyed the video, leave a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more construction tips. Thank you for watching and see you in the next project.